clothes like this for so long, this magenta hair dye got clumped in it. Unless you want my foot up your royal patsy twat of yours. Quit banging on that damn door! I'll be out in a minute, you impatient fuck! Got a staring problem, you royal patsy fuck!
Wow, Salila. There was no need to be rude.
Someone's up early this morning.
Wow, Salila. Going back to your natural highlights, I see.
Me dyeing my hair was GUN's idea mostly anyway. What are you doing up early, any Ki'Zal?
Me and Corey's room is right next to the theater room the Qurashi royal family's currently doing construction on. It's for the photo album later today.
We're doing a photo album episode today?
Yeah, that's why they're making all that noise over there. Luckily King Aziz was courteous enough and told us, and they let us sleep in their suite room until the construction is finished.
They let you and Corey sleep in their suite room while they work on the home theater room down the hall? Wow!
You want coffee?
May as well since I'm already up.
Let me guess. Their construction woke you up too.
Not really. Me and Asuma's bedroom is on the northwest side of the mansion. We could barely hear anything.
Not even construction down the hall wakes him up. You as guardians are definitely something else. I would have shared my room with Ki'Zal no problem if King Aziz wasn't as courteous.
I'll admit. The blue on cyan suits you perfectly. You kind of remind me of the female version of Ice Zur, one of my buddy Shade's friends. Have you ever dyed your hair?
Yeah, the magenta you saw me in before, that was actually hair dye. It was some bullshit requirement when I was still working with GUN, but seeing I put in my 2-week notice a few weeks back, you'll be seeing my natural highlights a lot more.
Ah, okay. Anyways, King Aziz wants to see you both. They're in the theater room waiting for us.
Guess our coffee break's over. Let's go.
Ah, look at Apep. It looks like so frail like an old man that they can barely.
Finish that sentence! I will disfigure you more than that god-awful annoying voice that comes out of that mouth of yours! That, I promise you!
Take your own advice and shut the fuck up, Apep. Like your voice is any fucking better. At least Zhabeck doesn't sound like a talking cobra.
I'll shut it, Chronoa! Had you kept your ratchet-speaking boyfriend over there on a leash, Apep wouldn't have said anything to him. Ever thought of that?
No one was talking to you, Lilith. Coming from the bitch who injected herself with her own husband's DNA so she wouldn't die. least Sathra has more honor than the two of you combined.
Says the Supreme Kai who got booted from Universe 7 for gossiping, cooking horrible food, and almost gave your own god of destruction food poisoning in the process. So don't even go there. I don't know what conned you on Nephthys seas with such a low-down gossiping bitch like you anyway. Lilith, and I would never accept you into Hell Abithia anyways. Seeing you're defending this wretched, speaky low-down trash, who couldn't fight his way out of a paper bag if his life depended on it.
I would rather die than serve two tyrannical snakes like you and Lilith. I would never serve you two even if it meant saving Azteca or Astralis.
Feelings mutual. We're only allies because Halabithia and Azteca reside in the same god pantheon.
Is there a problem here?
Ask this wretched speaking twit of a Qurashi royal that. He's the one who started the fire by poking fun at me, by calling me an old man, when I'm far from old.
You have the worst temper out of all of us, Apep, but I've already broken my foot off in his ass. Literally. So there's no need to kill him.
You're lucky your father made me your godfather before he met his demise. Come on, Lilith. Let's head to the theater room before I let Northwind take the reins.
I honestly don't know how you could put up with those two, Mark. Apep especially.
I don't. I leave it to Ki'Zal or the Qurashi family.
We'll deal with Apep and Lilith later, Chronoa. We have a photo album to go over for right now.
That's two of us, Ki'Zal. Let's get this over with before Aziz and Daria get too impatient. Wait, where are Crystal and Mimi?
They're out doing an errand. They will join us on Zoom. They won't miss out, so don't worry.
Thanks, Seth. Just wanted to make sure.
Are we all ready?
Floor's yours, King Aziz.
Alright. First photo.
Oh yeah. I remember this photo. This was when Khonsu and I were doing our lines for Sands of Fate.
Who's the other echidna talking to Khonsu and Nephthys?
My father, Xethra.
He's an old friend of mine and Nephthys. It was good doing a movie with him after not seeing him for so many years.
Wait. Is that Naruto you're fighting?
Yes. The fucker was talking shit on how he's the Hokage and that he can beat my ass. So the fight lasted 5 minutes and I already had his cat whisker head ass face in the dirt.
So me and Khonsu weren't the only people Naruto gave problems to? Wow. That kid's never gonna change.
Huh. To think I was a pain in the ass.
Do not sell yourself short, Apep. You are problematic enough.
Touché. Next photo.
Fuck. I forgot about this kick. Mimi dear, close your eyes.
Context behind this photo, Crystal?
Look, I'll try to keep it short and simple. I came home that day to hear screaming. I went inside to hear them coming from Mimi's room. That fucker almost molested her. Thank fucking Satan that I came back home just in time. So I called Courtney to come help me fuck that sick fuck up. We sent him to hell, literally, and kicked his ass. By the way, those two in the picture are childhood friends of mine, named Travis and Sean. And as you can see, they really stuck it to him, if you catch my drift. I don't play when it comes to my daughter.
He would have met a worse fate had he done what he did to Mimi the Blaze. Seeing I'm Azteca's god of war. But I don't display my abilities unless I have to. That's why I have Mobians do most of the work for me.
Is that so? My lord, I would love to know what twisted punishments you have to offer so that I may do the same to those who would dare mess with my family.
Tell you what, next time I'm free I'll give you a call and we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
You got a deal. But anyway, I hope that green jalapeno looking ass nigga never comes back. If he knows what's good for him.
To be fair, I killed him myself 2 episodes ago. Anyway, carry on.
God damn it, Apep. What the fuck are you doing?
So Lilith scheduled a double date with 2 old friends of hers in the Garden of Eden, and Adam decided to pick a fight with me for whatever reason. And he chose the wrong god to do it to. So I levitated his ass mid-air and struck him with lightning to teach him a lesson to make it known I'm not the god to fuck with. He behaved himself afterward.
You didn't have to react that brashly to him, Apep.
Don't look at me! The double date was your idea. Anyway, next photo.
For fuck's sake. Not this. No.
Zhabeck, what did you do this time?
I'll tell you exactly what happened. So Zhabeck's wretched speaking ass thought it would be a good idea to steal a bowl of my leftover yumbo. So I barbecued his ass.
Ha 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 ha! That's what you get, you ratchet speaking buffoon! Serves you right!
Say that again, I will shove my high heel so far up your King Cobra looking ass that you can't even walk.
Not if I have anything to say about it. Do sorry excuse, Farakai.
You're not going to do shit! Sit your sorry ass down before I make chump change out of both of you! I'm sorry about that. Next photo, shall we?
Ha. Deckard is so pissy after losing a race.
Did you forget my McLaren Elva doesn't have a roof or a windshield? Or did those two things leave your brain for doing errands for Odin all the time?
Eat my ass, you Arab fuck.
Davina, what did I tell you? As if surfing that tidal wave in Azteca was bad enough. And now you go and do this? Are you constantly trying to embarrass us?
Oh, chill out, Mom. We made sure there were no cars first. I'm not dumb as I look, you know.
I'm serious, Davina. As third-generation royal, you should know better.
I'm with your mother on this one. You and Salazar should know better.
Wow. What got into you two? Whatever. Party poopers. Least we had fun.
What was that?
Geez, Dad, take a joke.
Exactly what I thought. You don't mouth off to me. Neither of you. Anyway, next photo.
Okay, what the fuck is this? Some drunk fat-ass shy guy?
I remember this. This was when me and Inaya was staying in Sky for 10 years. There's this pub we used to go to called the Storm of Sky. A very popular pub joint due to where we were due to lack of bars in the area. Drinking contests were commonplace here. And yes, most of the priests there were dressed like shy guys. Don't ask the reason.
And no, that wasn't Scottish Einstocks we were drinking either.
God damn it. Not this one. Anything but this one. Who the fuck took this one?
Inaya, what the fuck are you doing walking in our Suna and Mark for?
Don't look at me. Not my fault they left their door open.
That was payback for the previous photo, no wolf. So, karma's a bitch.
That's it, Zhabeck. When this is over with, I'm gonna give another meaning of breaking my foot off in your ass.
Hey. Was that necessary?
Shut the hell up, Anubis. Get on with the next photo.
Oh, I remember this one. This is when I fought Slade Wilson-Akea Deathstroke underground in Paris. He was on GUN's most wanted list for a while. Probably the best bust in my career. You went toe-to-toe with Slade. I would have loved to be there to see the confrontation take place.
Same here, Lilith. But the both of us are mobby and nannies, and you know how that goes.
Yeah, I'm aware, Isis. Next photo.
I definitely remember this one. This is when we went to the Cardinals game.
I definitely remember this. Paul Pujols is definitely a legend of baseball, as this is going to be his last season. He made an impact on the world of baseball and he deserves all the respect in the world.
Tyler O'Neill is pretty good too. I'm not the biggest fan of baseball, I'm going to admit right now, but from what I've seen at the Cardinals game, the guy's pretty good.
Oh nice. Is this another scene from Sands of Fate?
It is, when the four of us were in the astral chaos fighting Northwind 3 Oedipus Rex. The finale of the movie took us nearly an hour to film, though a majority of it took place in the Vatican. Leon definitely knows how to film his fight scenes, that's for sure.
No kidding. Not even Kyle can top that. Oh yeah, I remember this. This is when I visited Helvetia after the filming of Sands of Fate. Right after the shooting stopped, I decided to get a new hairstyle and some new furs. After that, I decided to visit Helvetia. Apep welcomed me to the fullest extent.
We spent 5 hours talking about various things, ranging from God business to our family life. Mark isn't such a bad person to talk to once you get to know him. If I knew what I knew now back then, I would have taken both him and Emily in. despite the scrutiny I was under at the time. Though I'm a black-hearted bastard, I would never leave someone and their child to die.
Though your mindset back then said otherwise.
Hey! At least he's trying to make up for his mistakes, Nephis, so cut him some slack!
Can you guys not? We only have a few more photos to go over. Next one, please.
What the fuck?
Why? Why? Why the fuck is that in there?
I'm not even going to ask why or how Salazar is even like that.
So that's what happened to my steamed ostrich eggs that day. You ate them. Over some stupid petty agenda against the snow wolf. That's the last time I ever let you eat anything in Kantara.
Oh, fuck you too, Uncle Seth!
Thank you for giving me even more reason to supervise you or Salazar.
Oh, I remember this. This is when we were doing charity work for Turkey, the country where I grew up.
We do these every single year. We visit a neighboring country and spend a few days with the president of that said country and help them with anything political that they might need. For instance, electoral support.
I was never one that was into diplomatics, but ever since being in the Qurashi family and going on their charity tours with them, I've actually grown to like it.
I think we have time for one more. Apep and Anubis. You both should remember this immediately.
Remember it I do. This is where Anubis and I fought at a remote place of the Arctic Ocean in our Northwind forms. That was until a certain someone had to interrupt us.
That person, we will deal with in time. Apep and I are at very equal levels when it comes to Northwind now. 5 years ago, not even possible. Northwind's evolution of power depending on the user is remarkable. It goes to show you that you cannot underestimate its raw power even for a second.
I've used Northwind the longest, so I have plenty of experience with his raw power and techniques. Originally it was Father's. However, seeing he now has Northwind free, this form is fully mine, and I shall wield it to the fullest whenever necessary.
Well, that was some photo album. There was no incident, so I think we can get so.
Oh yeah! Zhabeck, or whatever your name is. Don't think we're done with you yet. Especially after that little insult toward me earlier.
Well, fuck. Oui. Mais.